Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is AI the Somnium Files. After a lot of trying, a lot of searching, I finally figured out what happened. Why we cannot progress to this part of the story. It says classified. It only says to proceed you must play through more of the story. To be honest, I recorded an entire 45-minute episode of me trying lots of different things in this entire timeline to change in order to open this up. But afterwards, and I will admit this, I searched it up online to see what had happened, and apparently this green line is the final line of the game. It will only open up if you've done every other line so far in the game. And if you can see, we still have an entire area here we can still unlock. So this one, our green line will stay on the bench for now, and when we complete the rest of the game we'll go back to this one, and we just need to recap a little bit once we get there. So for now we need to get to this area, the Kite A Saturday Day 2. That means in this sink we need to go on a different path, and like we did over here and over here, when we need a split in the path, we do look up the path we need to take in the sink itself, so we're not wasting any time. And of course, in the new line, any sink that happens over there will be all blind as always. So let's start this sink and let's get to the other side. Yes, proceed.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
And yes, as you might realize by now, we are all the way back to day 2, just after the murder investigation of Shoko. Lock 1, Lock 2, Lock 3, with Mizuki behind the mirror. Alright, and because this is a very old sync, I will not fast forward through the text and animations, because 1, it will help me recover some of the memories of what happened back here, and of course if you are following this series, it's been a long time for you as well, and we can have a little bit of a recap. So Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get some important information.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, speaker over there. It's shaking.
Yeah, so both of them are connected.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Would you like to view the Somnium tutorial? Oh, so this is the actual first one. No, I think I'm good. I did a lot of syncing since then, so I think I get the principle. But thank you anyway. You can always check tutorial by going to the menu. I know. Alright.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Yes, and the way to do it in is to pull it all out. Let's see if we have no timers yet. We're gonna take the 20 seconds.
No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
One, we've access to the control room, and two, the control room is now a lightning rod.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Alright. So let's go to the control room. With it, we
The
can
control room
open
of the
things up.
merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
It's gonna be fast. I think we can take the 10 and keep the half one for a better one. So let's open things up.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
2 cages.
I see 2 bird cages.
Yes, and this is where the path diverges to another side. We went with the left cage last time. Now we are going with the right one.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside.
That's called balloons, not rubbers.
There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
Okay, so just with the left cage, we need to lift it. So let's use the 1.5 timey and make it extremely cheap. And hopefully
This will be easy.
we'll not get a negative timey for it.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
Second luck, blown away.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
Alright, let's continue on.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Same reason I'm getting a little bit worked up about, because a rubber reminds me of some prophylactic and not some balloon you blow up. So yes, please call it a balloon. Alright, so what do you do with a balloon when it's deflated? You do not eat or throw it, you blow it up. So let's use 1/5 again to make it extremely cheap once again.
Understood.
And this reminds me how much room you had with the early sinks compared to the last ones.
Huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
No, I think her breasts are nicely proportioned compared to the rest of her body. Does not need to be bigger.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now. A story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time, when Mizuki was a little girl, Shoko brought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones, but the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why. Mizuki put the balloon inside the birdcage. That way, it would never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
I get the hint, game. I get the hint. Okay, I'm guessing we need to do something with that panda head. Let's just go with it.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Now there's more than plenty of time.
The panda is floating.
Where? Away, slip down. I'm very partial to wearing it. But I'm guessing we need to kick it away into the spinning carousel in order to make it stop. So let's go with huh? And use it to kick it away.
All right.
I was more thinking about kicking it against the carousel in the midair.
What is this?
Okay. Well, it is a dream sequence. I think weirder things can happen. This is pretty weird, though.
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Iris. Why?
Why is Iris there? Why does she have stab wounds in her back? And why is she naked? Not that I'm complaining, just an observation.
Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You... I wish you had never been born!
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Shoko, yeah. This is hard to listen to. But we saw this in another part as well, how abusive she is, how unrelenting. Even though the game did approach it from a very open angle. That it's not just that she's a bad parent, but she has her own past as well.
Damn. What's going on here? Aiba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
Yeah. And the thing we need to remember is we are in Mizuki's mind right now. So why is there a frozen Iris here? We know she's friends with Iris, but how does she know that she has stab wounds in her back? I guess that's something we're going to learn on this side of the story. And I feel like this side is going to be a little bit more darker than the other one. I do not mind. Alright, let's go to Mizuki.
It's Mizuki.
I think the last one we did, wasn't that something like a kiss or a hug or something? Seeing as this isn't part of the equation this time. So which one are we going to use? I already have up in my mind which one I'm going to take, but gift present, I don't think that will work with Mizuki. Break the glass, too straightforward. I think we need to lure her out herself in order to make her speak again, instead of forcing our way through. So, from a logical standpoint, it will be encourage or speak kindly. Because you give present to a child you want to persuade, unless using the right way and converse with them. Same with the breaking the glass, where you force your way through. Something a Shoko might have done. No. We're the nice guy, we're her legal guardian. I'm gonna pick with speak kindly. Let's pick the lower one.
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
But aren't they lying to her now?
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
It's definitely a phone.
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Unlock the last lock. Does that mean we do not unlock her voice here? Is she still muted, like in pain? Well, I guess there's one way to find out. Let's get out of her head and see how she's doing. Day 2, Saturday.
Are you okay? Mizuki.
That didn't help, apparently.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Yeah, there's definitely a different path to take.
Iva, call
and
Iris'
that's worse
phone.
one as well.
Urgent.
Alright. So I'm guessing, since we cannot talk to Mizuki, they're going on the path of the naked Iris and see where that leads us. I'm partly sad because we did try our best to get her to speak again, but I don't feel like lying to her with her mother's voice is gonna help anything, because she's partly the cause of her being traumatized. Being more personal would have been a better way. That's what we did on the other three. So yeah, I think the other way was a lot better, but like we said, we need to watch everything in order to get to the absolute ending of this game. So we had to go this way. Let's continue on.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Date from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
Don't know what it is, but sure, why not?
No.
Aw, come on, Date, don't be a party pooper.
Then go on a date with me.
Yes, even better?
A date?
Yeah, a date with Date. It fits perfectly.
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
Alright, understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
Yeah. He's seen Iris naked in Mizuki's dreams. He now wants to see that for real life on a date. I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but yeah. Let's look around. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the screen. You can see the sync machine throughout the window. The monitor is turned off. Alright, just trying to see if you can find anything new. A metal shelf. A CRT monitor.
Today is Saturday. No reaction drama should be broadcasting soon.
First, no, it won't. Second, that's not even a TV.
A CRT monitor. With no shows on it, apparently. This door leads to the sink room. I opened the binder. There are pictures of macho-looking men in loincloths with roses in their mouth. Okay. A binder. A long table.
This brings me back. Date and I used to make love on this table.
We did not!
Well, maybe before the 6 years. We don't know.
We just poured salmon roe and seaweed salad all over each other.
Say what? That's even worse. That's mean all the dirty, but none of the fun. Sheesh.
That sounds even more kinky.
Many objects are scattered on the table. Alright, let's look on the other side. A locker.
Hey, Date, remember that time you were blackout drunk? You thought that locker was a urinal?
Please don't remind me.
A locker in the corner. It has a suspicious smell to it. I think Mizuki is going to be the one we need to talk to, so let's go with Boss and Pewter first. Boss is watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. About the ringtone I heard in Somnium.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Or someone might have been watching.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Hey, don't blow your own horn. It's a great invention, but first let's see the results before we start praising you into the new heavens, yeah?
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from?
Well, the reason why he called Iris, because he thought that a dead body in the dream might mean that Iris might die in the future. That's why he wanted to make her stay home. That's why he wanted to protect her. So yeah.
Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
About Mizuki's aphonia.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
Clues we now need to uncover, examine, and maybe find new leads in order to get us ahead in the case. Okay, so about prophetic dreams.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality.
Hey, I'm gonna say, better safe than sorry.
But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
Alright, that's it for the boss. Let's talk to Pewter a bit. Pewter is standing with his hands in his pockets. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sink. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
About the ringtone I heard in the Somnium.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Well, I'm thinking it's probably from Ota, which we learned from another one of the storylines we did. Possibly, because with every new branch we do, things can be totally different. But I think if we recognize the tone, we might be able to use it to pinpoint whose phone it is. Not as a definitive proof, but an indicator, because a lot of people have their own ringtones. Maybe this one is the same.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
About prophetic dreams.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. she could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Well, it might be a representative of something else. Maybe Mizuki feels like she stabbed Iris in the back multiple times and she feels guilty about it. Maybe that's what happened here?
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
I don't see, but I'm more in the camp of better safe than sorry. If we can protect Iris, it's still a win in my book. A chair. I couldn't help Mizuki get her voice back. She's sitting on the chair. She looks drained, like an abandoned doll. Let's be nice. Are you okay? She didn't answer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gonna answer about anything. About the now message.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
And that's the intriguing part of this entire thing. We know who that is, according to other timelines. It does make you interpret new stories in a totally different way than if we did this beforehand as the first line. That's one of the things I like the most about this game. About the ringtone I heard in Somnium.
Hey Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her.
Yeah, her eyes are dead. She's no longer there. She's protecting herself on the inside.
You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Okay, about Iris's body.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Okay, one more. About the ice pick.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
Yeah, but I can understand his frustration with this. Because he wants her to be better, he wants to help her, and he wants to find answers to his case. Mizuki. Alright. Boss or pewter? Or do we just need to go out of here? Sunrise for me.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
There it is. Access to the map and to Bloom Park. Last time we went there with Iris because she wanted to come with us. I think it was this time, so things are already extremely different than before. Oh, this is gonna be an intriguing sideline, isn't it? But, as I said before, we're gonna leave it here. Next episode we're gonna go to the Bloom Park. Bloomberg Park, yes, or Bloom Park, whatever it's called, and we're gonna see if we can find some extra clues. Maybe find a phone where the ringing comes from. Maybe some other stuff that the police might have missed. Something to move us on forward based upon the things that we had. Hey, maybe find clues that will lead to the reason why Mizuki has a frozen body. I mean, Iris. because it has to be reinforced. My money for now is that Mizuki feels like she stabbed Iris in the back somehow. By relinquishing a message or making the wrong choice. I don't know. It's an assumption right now, but we're gonna keep it in mind if we can confirm that later in a different episode. So, next time, Bloom Park. I hope you all will be there with me. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time. Bye bye.